We're getting a late start this morning, so I'm just gonna make some pour-over coffee. A little dirty coffee never hurt anybody. This morning, Hannah went to a cleanup, countywide cleanup, where they pick up trash in the community. I'm gonna be doing some upgrades to the bus today. I purchased a Lagoon swivel mount for our table. We're gonna get that fixed up. I gotta replace the flooring where I cut holes in it to put our original table base. And then I got some of these Omitfu drawer catches. Sarah and Alex James highly recommend these. They look like they work pretty good. I originally got some from Home Depot that were like 50 cents a piece, but they didn't work. So I'm gonna go with the more substantial brass ball bearing kind of catch and see if they work. It's just gonna be me filming today, so I hope the quality of the video doesn't go down. If you watched our build series, you know that I'm not a very good multitasker when it comes to doing some construction, so I'll try to stop and explain what I'm doing. Alright, so what's coming out is this floor flange back here. So this here is what's coming out. And what it is I've got it bolted through this flange through the floor with nuts on the bottom of it. So I'm gonna have to crawl underneath the bus today, take those out, then I'm gonna have to replace these two pieces of flooring. So should be quite a process, but I think it'll be well worth it to have a Lagoon table mount. The idea with this was to save some money, but in the long run it just cost me money. So if you're thinking about doing this setup, just go ahead and get the Lagoon table mount. It really is the best thing ever. So I don't think we showed you these on the tour, but these are our toe kicks, and I cut a hole in them so they Velcro. Well, not so they're Velcro, but they are Velcroed. And I just cut a hole in them, and this is where I keep my socket set, underneath the cabinet. It allowed for an extra like 3 inches of room underneath the cabinet, so that's where I keep my socket set. Pretty handy little trick. We also have one underneath the fridge, or underneath the sink. We don't have anything in there right now, but there's another extra 3 inches of space underneath there if we decide to get anything else. If I'm being honest, I really didn't think I'd be getting back underneath the bus this soon. And of course we're in really tall grass, so there's that. But I've just got these 4 bolts to take out. I take those 4 out, and then that flange will come out, and I can replace those pieces of flooring. Oh man, I tell you what, nothing gets on my nerves worse than working with like nuts and bolts and stuff, and like ratchets and wrenches, like mechanic style stuff. God, your hands get to cramping, you smash your fingers on stuff. Something that should be really simple ends up being really stupid. But I got the floor mount off, I believe, if it'll come out. There it is. It's out. Out with the old, in with the new. Now I gotta cut, or I gotta get these pieces of board out. So that means I'm probably gonna take this piece of trim off. It's off, which is the good news. Bad news is, hopefully I can get these out. There's 2 pieces of flooring here, looks like. Goes through this one and this one. So, I don't know. I saw a duct tape trick where you can pull flooring like that. I'm gonna take this end off and see if I can pull them out. There we go. It's a lot more than I intended on doing, but it works. So, after much delegation and screwing crap up, I'm gonna have to relay the floor, it seems like, to cover them holes up. I could have just put some caulking in there and went with it, but I already tore the boards out now, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this very well. And Hannah's probably gonna be pissed, but there's no fixing it now. I gotta do it. I just gotta do it. So, alright, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so what started as just replacing 2 pieces of flooring ended up being the whole stretch, because you can't put it back together once you take a piece out of the middle of it. You gotta start on one side and relay it. So let's just start laying floor again, I guess.
Every day is a new beginning. Every day is a gift to hold up high. Everyone has a weight to carry. Everyone has a soul, so let it shine. Don't worry about the clouds, 'cause when the skies come out, give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, nothing.
After a long morning and a miniature freak out, I got the floor put back in, and now we're gonna tackle the Lagoon Table Mount. So the Lagoon comes with, I don't know if you can see it, comes with this mount here. What I'm doing is I'm just screwing it, or bolting it, all the way through the frame here. So hopefully it's very sturdy. I'm hoping, after all this work, that this thing lives up to its reputation. Okay. Let's check it out. If I wanted to put it here.
Bring on the summertime. Bring on the summertime. Bring on the summertime.
Moment of truth, people. Please.
Hear our prayer. He's like,
Oh Lord, hear our prayer.
He's like, this is not as big of a deal as you think it is.
That's a little, I have to reinforce that a little bit. But it's supposed to be able to hold 50 pounds.
Just like lives off the whole freaking bench. Okay.
Oh yeah. That works so much better.
Oh, look at it. I think the table's just big.
The table's a tad big, but
Oh my god, look at that.
so smooth,
You
so
can see the
butter.
bench is like... it's not gonna break it, it's just like...
And it's level. So,
Why did we not freaking buy that?
I don't know. Here's the cool thing about Lagoon. So, instead of doing what we were doing, which was absolutely stupidity.
It was like a bouncing house. It was like bonk.
So that just comes out instead of having to unscrew it. This slips off. This comes out, stores underneath like that.
Just put that in there.
And then you can put this on here.
So it's like completely out of the way. And we can still put it under the... for our bed.
And we can still,
Slide it in.
and it's not in the floor down there. All stows away underneath. And a lot of people don't talk about that, but
That's impressive. I didn't know it did
that is a good design. So now when we make our bed, nothing's in the floor down there.
Or in the front.
Worth $180.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time.
Plus the $50 that I spent on that pipe out there. That was a waste of money.
You had to get under the bus to like put the...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
This just mounts to the wall
It took you less than 10 minutes.
to install this. Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst part about today was replacing the floor.
Yeah, because we
But-
put holes in the floor with our other table setup.
This is ideal.
Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes, good vibes. Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Every day is a new beginning. Every day is a gift to hold up high. Everyone has a way to carry, everyone has a soul, so let it shine. Don't worry about the clouds, 'cause when the skies come out, give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes, good vibes.
Well,
Give me that
day's worth of work and not very much to show for it. We got our Lagoon table. I will say it's 50 times better than what we had. Definitely worth the money. We put our drawer catches in. Didn't film much of that because it was a pain. This is a family friendly channel and you didn't want to see that. So, yeah. Many swear words were used.
I mean, you replaced the floor. That's a lot of work.
I also replaced the entire floor, which was not part of the plan today, but
Yeah.
it happened.
So
Hannah came along and put up a hook, and she helped me put up a couple of the drawer latches, but
I put up a hook.
yeah. Did a lot.
I participate in this marriage.
It's been a lot of hours and not a lot shown for it, but I'm very excited to have a better table set up.
This was worth all that crap today.
Yeah, this is way better. We just really noticed after living in here for a few weeks that the table situation really sucked. And I think that's why we were leaving it in the bed mode so much, because really the table just slanted towards the front of the bus.
Yeah.
No matter what we did, like, you could use it sort of, but stuff would roll off and it just wasn't very good.
Well, you
And
couldn't
then-
get around the table at all if someone else was sitting here. It was just annoying.
This swivels a lot better.
And you'd like, the other setup, the arm was so long that you'd have to like suck in and like go against the back just
Yeah.
to
something to let them out.
Pivot arm on this one's not as long, so, and then also we don't have to freaking unscrew it to take it off. We just lift it off and it's off.
Yeah.
And so that's the one upgrade we did. And then the reason we put the drawer catches on is every time we drive, it never fails, those drawers come open and break stuff.
Break all of our dishes.
So, don't really know what's next for us. We still have to...
That sounds so dramatic. I didn't know what you meant by that. I was like...
We're still here till August, and we're just saving up money. We're just sitting in my mom's driveway, which is not ideal, but...
Love you, Cindy.
it's allowing us to save money so we can hit the road, but it's kind of hard to show you anything interesting when we're just living day to day
Going to work every day.
in the same spot.
Yeah. It's not always like this crazy adventure with highs and lows. It's like sometimes it's just like
Mundane, you know.
like it's just like living in a house but smaller.
Yeah, it's not as it seems on social media. I'll say
Yeah.
that. Maybe it will be once we start traveling, but
Mm-hmm.
as far as like the day-to-day stuff, it's kind of mundane, just like it would be if you have a house.